Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on General Hospital, Ava finds out Lucas is back in town, Christina discovers her father intends to confess to Kate's murder in order to save Alexis, and Anna tries to persuade Carly to retract her statement. At Pentonville, Martin meets with Alexis and informs her that he had his PI conduct further research after discovering that the picture of Carly and Brennan was left with Anna's assistant. He claims his PI obtained Brennan's room service invoice and documentation of his dining and winning with Carly. Alexis still believes that there is enough evidence to question Carly and Sonny's alibi, and that Sonny's confession is the only thing that will allow her to go. Though Martin is skeptical, Alexis worries that Christina could be charged with impeding justice if Sonny steps up to save her. Bringing a thick file that proves Alexis is innocent, Anna shows up at Robert's workplace. She informs him that Sonny's lost gun's serial number matches the gun they received. She claims that ballistics cannot determine if Kate's was killed by the weapon or not. They both understand that Sonny is the one who is at fault because he wouldn't have used one of his own firearms for the task. About this fresh proof, Anna wants to give Martin a call. Robert advises her to wait a bit. Dex checks in with Dante at the PCPD. He apologizes for not knowing about Lucky, but he says he will be tested after work. It surprises him that Dante is even working. Dante announces that he is wrapping up some tasks in order to take a break. When Dante questions Dex about the bomb threat, he responds that, as it turned out, it was only a gun that was dropped off, the hypothesis being that it was the gun that Alexis got rid of. He claims Alexis can be cleared by the ballistics report. When Christina visits Sonny, she discovers Michael seated on the couch. Michael, she guesses, told her father that she visited Anna. Saying that's not the point of this, Sonny claims he's going to confess to killing Jagger in order to save Alexis. Exasperated, Christina tells the police that she and her mother would suffer more because they will believe he is protecting her. Sonny claims that there is no other way to save Alexis and that he alone will bear the consequences of Jagger's passing. Carly and Lucas discuss Lulu at the hospital. Lucas discloses that Ethan took the test but came out negative. Abruptly, Ava arrives, astonished to see Lucas, and inquires as to why they are visiting. Lucas has accepted a position as a trauma surgeon at the hospital, Carly reveals, and he is finally back home. Although Lucas claims that they have always been close, Ava wishes he had told her. Ava says he can't wait to meet Avery and that they are still family. Lucas claims he gets pictures of Carly every day. Spencers place a high value on family, as Carly observes. According to Ava, Lucas is still Julian's son. Carly doesn't take long to bring out that Lulu's condition is due to Julian. Carly leaves them as Lucas requests a moment by himself with his Aunt Ava. Lucas queries why his aunt revealed Christina's girlfriend to him. Ava concurs with him when he believes that no one should be exposed. She clarifies that by calling out Sonny's friend Natalia for being a racist, her main goal was to obtain custody of Avery. Lucas believes she's self-centered and thinks only of herself, much like Julian. Sonny, according to Ava, would have treated her in the same way. As for Julian, he loved Lucas and is aware of it despite having many flaws. Lucas claims that although he and Julian were close on a few occasions, Lucas always let him down. According to Ava, Julian never truly believed he deserved him as a son. Lucas claims that although not all of his recollections of Julian were negative, he was his biggest enemy. Since no one has recently spoken kindness toward her brother, Ava invites him to share one. Lucas recalls how thrilled he was for his father to marry Alexis and believed he would be able to spend a happy life with her. Perhaps if he had married someone else, he could have been happy, groans Ava. She attributes Julian's horrible actions to Alexis. Nice talk, got to go, remarks Lucas. He should not be judged only on their worst transgression, Ava assures him, adding that Julian loved him. Lucas says he was once adored by him and he knows. Even though they're not close, Ava claims to love him too. He says he'll give it some thought. Ava is against him discarding his father's side of the family. He claims that neither Avery nor her mother could be thrown away. Ava gives a smile. While speaking with Liz, Cody mentions that he went to be tested in an effort to assist Lulu. Realist Dante is probably preparing himself in case Lulu doesn't make it, which is why Cody worries about him. Afterwards, during their conversation, Portia asks Liz if she's experienced any problems since Brad returned. Liz acknowledges he knows what he's doing and that his job has been flawless. As Cody is being evaluated in an examination room, he converses with Brad and they make up. Cody is aware that Britt would be delighted to have him back, and Brad acknowledges that he entered the building using her name. According to Cody, it seems like things are improving for him. With a somewhat, Brad states that his ex-husband has returned. As Brad and Cody head out into the hallway, Brad mentions the rumors around the hospital that Cody is Mac's son. Cody attests to that. Despite his near failure, Cody claims that everything worked out with Mac. Brad believes that Lucas could forgive him if Mac could pardon Cody. He thanks Cody and gives him a hug. When Portia walks in, she asks Brad whether he thinks this is appropriate behavior for a professional. She chastises him for wearing that lab coat, which he is currently on probation for, and for representing the hospital. After apologizing, Brad promises to prove he is worthy of this position. She tells him it's unnecessary, but he offers to put in more hours because the lab has been busy. Liz finds out that they have been subpoenaed in a Heather Weber case, in the meantime, from the hospital council. Afterwards, Liz informs Brad over the phone about Heather's inaccurate results. She makes him look into them to see how the mistake was caused. Brad replies he will get right on it, startled that she is asking him to do this. Portia asks Liz about the subpoena later on. Liz informs her that only General Hospital's results were incorrect based on Rick's several cobalt tests about Heather, and Rick is determined to show that their lab made the mistake. It was an error, as mistakes sometimes occur, according to Portia. Liz states that such a major error might potentially impact not only Heather's case but also raise doubts about the outcomes of previous tests they conducted and cited as proof. Liz informs Portia that it will be taken care of. While going over the results in the lab, Brad makes a discovery. "Oh, Dr. Robinson," he chuckles. "What have you been doing lately?" After escorting Christina to the hospital for her treatment session, Michael promises to return later to see how she's doing. Christina messages Dante to find out his whereabouts after Michael departs from her. Upon receiving the message, Dante announces that he is going to General Hospital while he is still at work. Christina replies that she has already arrived. Dex informs Dante back at the station that he spoke with Anna and that she wants to keep the ballistics of the gun private. Laura Wright of General Hospital honored her longtime partner Wes Ramsey's birthday last weekend. The ABC soap veteran also posted a very special message for her handsome fella on Sunday. She frequently refers to her partner as her handsome fella in her posts. "Oh, I'm so happy you were born," Wright said. "Life is a wonderful journey with you in it. Love you, baby," Ramsey said in response to the greeting. Happy birthday, baby. I'm grateful for yet another fantastic day in the greatest game of life." In addition to the lovely message, the actress provided 2 stunning pictures. The first features the birthday kid, who is positioned on a bench and has his arms outstretched to showcase the amazing surroundings. In the second, the pair was posing for pictures next to the river's side, amidst snow-capped mountains. Finola Hughes, Ramsey's previous co-star, also wished him a happy birthday in the comments section, and some viewers even expressed the wish that he could bring Peter back to Port Charles. He said, "Today has been another beautiful day filled with love, laughter, gratitude, and fun. You have a happy birthday, my love. I appreciate everything that you have done. I love that we get to share it all with you, Kimba, and I love you too." We also wish Ramsey a happy birthday and hope to meet him again during the day. Because empathy can soften comprehension, and once that happens, forgiveness might also occur. Naturally, Lucas's forgiveness of Brad is one thing, but if they resume their romance, the rest of his family, especially Carly and Michael, might have different opinions. Lucas really doesn't need to irritate them, but it may be minuscule in comparison to what's about to happen to him. It's been such a blast to be here and to be working with all these awesome people both in front of and behind the cameras, Hansis said to SOD, and I'm diving into a really exciting storyline. It has been so exciting to return to daylight hours. We have a sneaky suspicion that Lucas is involved in some way because Sam, Lucas' other sister, is likely to pass away shortly after Kelly Monaco departs. And Lucas is going to have it quite difficult, as we can only imagine. Uncle Luke, cousin Kiki, sister BJ, and both his original and adoptive parents had already passed away. It will be devastating to return home and reunite with his sister just before her passing. But then, we think, that's just life in Port Charles. It's a fact that Sonny from General Hospital can only keep hiding the truth about what really transpired the night Kates was killed for so long. If the Teflon Don wants to prevent Christina's mother from being found guilty of a crime he perpetrated, he will need to either go off the pot or you know what while Alexis is in jail and getting ready for her impending trial. Nonetheless, it appears like things are headed in the wrong direction in the episode that will premiere on Thursday, October 10th. Diane receives new directives from Sonny, but Carly may stand her ground. After all, his recent behavior implies that I'm going to go down right along with you, as she informs him in the video below. Something suggests that her favorite ex's alibi, which she gave, would soon be shown to be a lie. Jason might end up being this whole thing's wild card. He acknowledges, I should have killed Kates when I had the chance, but it's unclear if this means he's going to take matters into his own hands. It wouldn't be the first time, after all, that he acted rashly to keep Sonny and Carly safe. Regarding Alexis, a visit from Martin offers Heather's roommate some optimism. Laura and Lucky's reunion in another scene looks to be quite special. Can she persuade her son to stay in Port Charles now that she is aware of his return? Or will remorse over his failure to save Lulu's life, damn parasitic liver infection, make him flee the nation and the town? Sidwell told Anna, Jason, Lucky, and Holly the new regulations to the game. Jason and Anna would both survive if Jason prevailed in a card game. Holly and Lucky would be able to survive if Lucky prevailed. They would all perish if Sidwell prevailed. Holly spoke up swiftly, seeming to throw Jason, Anna, and Lucky under the bus while pleading for her own life. Sidwell was still enraged. Before securing Lucky and Jason's seats to the card table with handcuffs, Sidwell ordered his thugs to remove Anna and Holly. Sidwell took a seat to play but was soon called away, so Jason and Lucky were left on their own. Lucky was informed by Jason that his purpose for being there was to bring Lucky home. Jason eventually broke the terrible news to Lucky that Lulu needed a liver transplant and that he might be her only chance, despite Lucky's insistence that he could take care of himself. Before Lucky could process any of this, Sidwell came back for a decisive card game. Jason gave up fast, allowing Lucky to win. Sidwell marveled at how Holly always managed to land on her feet as he ordered the guards to remove Jason. Admire B&B, Days, General Hospital, or other soap operas. Participate in the discussion on our SC boards. To interact with fans and start a conversation right now, click this link. When Holly and Anna were alone in a cell, Anna questioned why Holly had not attempted to assist Lucky earlier. Holly clarified that she was unaware that he needed to give Lulu a portion of his liver. Holly was enraged because Anna and Jason had disrupted all her plans to gain millions from Sidwell. Anna urged Holly to have Robert tell Robin how much Anna loved her since she was certain that Holly would live and Anna would die. After their marriage, Holly remarked to Anna that it had been the sweetest time in my life. Anna observed that Robert was satisfied with Holly. But if you pass away here, Robert will never be content again. I just can't think out a way to prevent it, Holly said. At that moment, the guards showed there and dragged Holly outside while throwing Jason in the jail. Jason expressed his regret to Anna for the game's loss. I knew you would, a knowing Anna remarked. Anna quickly lost it and started to wonder if they would survive. Jason tried soothing Anna, but then he threw caution to the wind and planted a kiss on her. Sidwell was back in the poker room, threatening Holly and ready for another round. As Lucky hurried to free Sidwell from his handcuffs, Holly finally gave him a slap across the cheek. Holly reached for Sidwell's revolver, but as soon as Lucky removed his handcuffs, Sidwell smacked it out of her hands. Stella ran into a thoughtful Tracy in the park. Tracy sat there looking glum while Stella babbled on about the weather. Tracy was unhappy that Stella had come for their appointment on time, which Tracy considered late. Stella became irritated as she saw Tracy wasn't genuinely upset about being late. At last, Tracy acknowledged that she was displeased with two employees at Quartermain because they were insubordinate and ill-mannered. Stella concurred that employees shouldn't act in such a way while on the job after Tracy revealed that Sasha had hosted a brunch for Cody's family. But Tracy had to acknowledge that Sasha and Cody had taken the day off to attend the brunch. Stella realized right away that Tracy's true issue stemmed from her feelings for Cody. Tracy promptly disclaimed to be in love with Cody. Stella expressed her opinion that Tracy shouldn't feel that way, but she could understand if she did. "That Cody's a tall drink of water," Stella said in jest. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.